2, 3.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us at Food University. My name is Carl Benko, streaming to you live from Traders Point Creamery in Zionsville, Indiana. And to get ready for the Super Bowl festivities, today we are going to do a fondue since we have such wonderful cheeses all around us today. What is fondue? Fondue is a cheese melted, it's flavored with wine, it has lemon juice, a little bit of garlic, some seasonings. It's a beautiful thing to dip bread, fruits, vegetables, whatever you like into those items. And we're going to make this easy for you today. What we're going to do is we're going to make it in a crock pot, and we're going to hold it in a crock pot so that you can enjoy it throughout your Super Bowl festivities. So, the cheeses are normally Swiss cheeses. Gruyere is one of the popular ones because of the great flavor, and Jarlsberg and Emmentaler. And so we're going to put those in. What we did first, though, just to give you an idea, is we got this crock pot nice and hot. We took a garlic clove and crushed it and wiped it on the inside. And then we added white wine, like a Sauvignon Blanc or a Pinot Grigio, something with nice acid, a little bit of lemon juice in there. And we got that to a nice simmer now. And the reason we get it to a simmer is that the cheese will melt nice and evenly. The cheeses too, what we did is we coated them with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And what that does is help to form an emulsification so that nothing wants to separate, so it stays beautiful for a lot longer. But you know what? Enough talking. Let's get cooking. All right, lift our lid off here. When we start to add our cheese, add a little at a time. And the reason being is we don't want to cool off the mass too much at one time. If you dumped it all in, it would probably cool off the liquid too much that it won't melt properly. And right now it seems to be melting very, very well. A lot of times people make fondues in fondue pots, but I didn't have a fondue pot with me today that was large enough for this. I like the idea of the crock pot too, and then I have one. It's here. It's a great tool. It gets more than hot enough to melt this. And as we slowly add it, they recommend a zigzag so you don't get strings of cheese. And this is giving a beautiful creamy look to it. The cheese is melting nicely and evenly. Biggest thing is make sure that crock is nice and hot so that when you add that cheese, it doesn't cool it down. So as we keep melting the cheese, we keep stirring it. And some of the other flavorings we add into this, you can add brandy. Kirsch is a common one. It's a cherry brandy. We have a little bit of dried mustard. We also have some nutmeg. You can also flavor it with salt, white pepper, those kind of things if you feel the need. But with this great flavored Gruyere and things, it really didn't need it. There's a nice sodium content already for this. So, as we go through, notice that it's going pretty quick now. Once that mix gets hot in the pot, it actually goes very quick for us. I'm just going to stir it around. Let it go.